Hi, I'm Katie Johnson, and I'm here to explain to you the next series of classes that I'm going to be offering in 2021. I am super excited to announce that I'm starting a series on fancy folds for beginners. So let me explain to you what this class is going to be all about. It is a series of 6 different fancy folds. And each month, you're going to get in the mail from me a kit to construct and embellish one awesome card that will really impress whoever you give it to. You'll get an instruction sheet with step-by-step photo instructions so that you can make more of that fancy fold with other materials that you have at your house. You're going to have an exclusive video just for this class that explains both the construction and the concept behind the fold, and you're going to have access to a gallery with other cards made using that same fold. If you're a beginner, you might be wondering, well, what the heck is a fancy fold? So a fancy fold is a card that it's more than just hinging. It does more than just open like a book. It's got something else going on with it in terms of its construction. Here, let me show you some examples. And disclaimer, these are not necessarily the ones that will be in this class. I have a list that if we did one a month, it would take me more than 2 years to get through that list. And yes, that's just beginner level fancy folds. But let me show you what I mean by the fancy folds. So let's see, I got to turn this down. Okay, so you're looking at my desk here. So look at this one. That does more than open like a book, right? This one opens like a book, but oh, we got a little pop-up going on with this one. Same thing with this one, although it's constructed slightly differently. This one is called a bridge card. Isn't that interesting? And yes, all of these things do fit flat in an envelope, including this one fits flat in an envelope, and it opens up this way, and you can even find a way to put a secret message on the inside of this one. This might look again like a regular book style card, but it's got a little bit going on up here in the corner. These are definitely all beginner level cards, including this one. This is a step card. You can see why when you look at it at the corner. But the cool thing about a step card is it stands up by itself. How cool is that? So at this point, you're starting to ask me questions. And you're saying things like, wait a minute, Katie, are these really beginner level cards? And the answer is yes. These are all beginner level cards. You will be able to do them. You will be able to recreate them with your own things. And you will definitely wow people when you give them those cards. So is this just for beginners? I designed it for beginners, but this class really is for anybody. It's for anybody who doesn't want to take the time and energy to figure out the instructions, who doesn't want to research how to make a particular card, who just wants everything laid out nice and easy for them. So then you're asking another question. See, I know what you're thinking. Now you're saying, wait a minute, if all this information is available out there on the internet, why should I pay you to take a class in it? And the answer is because number one, I'm going to save you time. And then number two, I'm still going to save you time. I'm going to save you time researching. I'm going to save you time experimenting around with sizes. You're going to get a kit that is ready to go to make an awesome card. And I am a good teacher. And the last thing, you might actually learn a new fold that you didn't even know existed. So at this point, you might be thinking this sounds like a good idea. And now your next question is, how much does this cost? Well, the class costs $52.50. Yes, that's for all 6 sessions of it, which breaks down to $8.75 a month. Half of you listening to this video used to come take classes with me when we were doing things face-to-face, in person, and you paid me $10 a month for a class or $12 a month for a class, so $8.75 is nothing. And if you still want to save money, you can save $1 a month. Just pay ahead in one lump sum, $46.50, and you're good to go. You will get all 6 months of the class. Now I know you've got one more question. And the next question is, why not do this for a whole year? Why not just turn this into a subscription service since you've got ideas for over 2 years worth of stuff? And the answer is, I have thought of that. And I think that I might go ahead and do that. This is the groundwork. This is just experimenting. You guys are my guinea pigs. So I'm actually thinking of doing that, but I wanted to wait and see how well received this was, make sure that you guys like it. And if I do decide to turn this into a subscription service, you guys can stay in. Everybody who signs up for the first 6 months of it, you will get the same price just going forward. But I might decide that it was worth a little more of my time, money for my time, than what I'm charging. I might up the price. I don't know yet. That's just in the thoughts. So if you're thinking, okay, cool, I do want to learn fancy folds. Yes, make it easy on me. Give me the video and the instruction sheet and the pictures and the card kit. You're all in, and it's like, sounds good. Like, oh yeah, I went in on that early bird price, the $8.75 instead of whatever higher number I pick, and you're ready to sign up. Here's where you go. Now, if I was really good, I would have this all linked so that when you're watching the video, you could just like click with your mouse right there on the video. I'm not that good yet. So you will have to copy this URL, which is real easy. It's just bit.ly/beginner fancy folds class. I don't know why I made it plural. I guess because we got 6 months, but make sure you put the S in there. Beginner fancy folds class. And I look forward to connecting with you over the next 6 months for some really awesome, awesome cards.